I ordered the Note 20 Ultra, canceled the order, then ordered it again, then canceled it again. Let me tell you why.
This is not a smartphone as you know it. This is Galaxy Note 20 Ultra.
Okay, so the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is a great device. It brings everything that was great about the S20 lineup, and it fine-tunes it. I've been an Apple user forever, and yeah, I've used Samsungs, but never longer than 2 weeks. It seems as if I was trapped in that Apple ecosystem people talk about. Mainly iMessage, with the people I text, and the group chats I'm in. Quite frankly, to be blunt, having a Samsung device, it just didn't seem to fit in. But I was marveled at how large and vibrant the displays were, the widgets, the wallpapers, how the phones operated. It all just seemed so different. See, it's but so much you can do to differentiate an iPhone from another iPhone. But having a phone that looks like others is not a bad thing because the phone just works. For a lot of people, a phone is used for messaging, phone calling, and browsing social media. Maybe an occasional game here and there, but not much is done, so an iPhone fits. When I say an iPhone fits, I don't mean a Samsung device can't fit, but in terms of messaging, look at iMessage. In terms of social media, look at how social media apps are optimized for iPhones. So it's not that Samsung devices can't complete these tasks, it's just that iPhones are more efficient at completing those tasks. And the average consumer is not going to utilize those features. Even the techie consumer, the techie of the tech, is not going to utilize those features, or at least not all of them. So now let's truly get into why I ordered the Note 20 Ultra, canceled it, ordered it again, and then canceled it again. Every Samsung device since the Note 7, I've pretty much wanted to buy. Regardless of my financial state or what current phone I was using, I wanted that device. When Note 20 Ultra got unveiled and the pre-orders went live, I instantly just ordered it without thinking. Instantly in my head, I think that I want the latest Samsung device and that I'm going to use it. It had a bunch of cool features, the controller, the new color, the larger display, the 120 hertz, things that I just haven't experienced on my iPhone 11 Pro, things that are just not available at this current moment in time. So I thought I needed those and wanted those features, and maybe I do, but I wasn't sure. After looking at YouTube, a couple of YouTubers, I looked at a couple of videos and a couple of reviews, and every review that I saw was tech reviewers being very underwhelmed by the device.
My earlier rant, I am still excited for the Note 20 Ultra. I can't wait to get my review sample and test it and compare it properly for you guys, but I am concerned about battery life and also a little frustrated about the disparity between the 990 and the 865 Plus, but maybe I'm just making too big of a deal of it, so let me know.
Question, should I upgrade? I would say for the average consumer, absolutely not. Stick with the Note 10 Plus. When the Note 21 or the Note 30 comes out next year, then you should upgrade on the second cycle. That's when you get most.
But in a year where companies are generally prioritizing the quality of life aspects of a smartphone and overall practicality, I do feel like these prices are going to be a bit of a concern for anybody that's looking for the best specifications but might not have the money to spare. After all, that's the question that I have to ask when I do my review, is whether or not I would actually buy this device. Last year, the answer was a resounding yes for the regular Note 10, but for this year's Note 20, I'm not quite so sure, and even then.
Obviously, this is going to bring some hesitation, and I then canceled the order and recalculated and rethought if I actually wanted the device, if I actually wanted to pay that premium $1,300 price point for this Note 20 Ultra, if people aren't really co-signing that price point for what it does. And then I ordered it again. I ordered it again because then I started seeing a couple of positive reviews pertaining to the Note 20 Ultra.
Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G, also known as the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5 Gangster Alpha Omega Supreme, is a major go. And that's a quad major. That's the highest ranking on my channel.
Impressions, I have to say I am really impressed by the Note 20 Ultra design. I'm really looking forward to test out the processor as well, how that vapor cooling will go.
not necessarily positive, but when I would read the comments, I would see that a lot of people said that they were going out and pre-ordering it. So I thought, okay, a lot of people are going out to get this device. It can't be that bad. But then I realized that the comments in the comment section pretty much reflected what the YouTube video was about. The YouTube video was the Note 20 Ultra is not worth it, or it doesn't warrant an upgrade from the S20 line or the Note 10 line. Then pretty much everybody in the comment section were pretty much saying that same exact thing, that it's not worth it, that they're keeping their phone. But if the review was, this is a beast of a phone, because let's be honest, it is, then pretty much you saw the comments from that video saying I pre-ordered, I sold my kidney, blah, blah, blah. You know how that goes. So that's why I ended up ordering it again. And then I canceled it. And let me tell you why. We are all 100% aware that the Note 20 Ultra is expensive. I didn't particularly go into any specs because there's no reason for me to, because there are so many other channels doing that. It makes no sense. You guys know the specs of the phone. You know it's $1,300. You know it's not cheap. You know that Samsung disappointed a lot of people with coming out with the regular Note 20. It costs $1,000, made out of plastic. We know this. We know this. This is old news at this point. Just kidding. It's not just happened, but still, you know what I mean. But at a $1,300 price point, if you spend that on a phone, you want to make sure it's going to be utilized every day. I spent roughly that amount on my iPhone 11 Pro just because I went with the higher storage variant. But I use it every day, so I don't necessarily feel any regrets. But when I ordered the Note 20 Ultra, I kept feeling buyer's remorse because I was uncertain if I was going to be able to balance my iPhone usage with the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra usage. And that's a reason as to why I've never had a Samsung device over 2 weeks, because using my iPhone always outshines and always overpowers how much I use whatever Samsung device I have at that current moment in time. This kind of leads me to the conclusion of the video. Ultimately, I do not know what I personally would want to do, but I made this video for a bit of guidance, and I want you guys to comment down below whether you think that, from a person who just currently has an iPhone and wants a secondary phone, I currently do not own any Samsung devices, so I wouldn't be upgrading any. I would just be getting the Note 20 Ultra to co-sign with my iPhone 11 Pro, until the iPhone 12 Pro comes out, then I'll get that. I just want to know, do you guys think I should get it, or if I shouldn't? Also, I don't mind, doing reviews, speed tests, things along that sort. If you guys want to see something like that, definitely don't mind doing that. But definitely in the comments below, let me know if you think the Note 20 Ultra is worth getting, and let me know if you guys also want to see content if I do get it. If I do get it, I will be getting the Galaxy Buds Live. I will be getting the controller. So I will definitely be able to do some reviews on that if you guys wanted to see content along that sort.